Good evening, everyone. Hello, are you able to hear me? Good evening, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome back to the journey of understand human life, creating a fulfilling life. And this also the journey to raise your inner awareness, the awareness about inner self, inner being. By understand yourself, you know what is the root cause of your life, and you know how to build a desired life. You know how to desire your fulfilling life. And this is 100-day journey. This is 100-day journey. So just be patient to yourself, to understand yourself, to understand your life. And yesterday we have explored about the principle, two principles, the brain activation, and aligning with desire principle. And we know that there are laws and principles that govern human life, governs our lives. And if we understand how they work and we follow them, we can have a gentle life. Or somebody said, go with the flow. The flow is the laws and principles that affect human life. And I just review a little bit about yesterday principles that we have explored together. The principle of brain activation, which tells us that if we have the lessons, takeaway, or realizations every day, and the more we have infer the lessons, takeaways, realization in our life, so the more chance that we are able to activate our brain, human brain, the one that can help us to see the good things in life, silver lining, see the opportunities in a very bad situation, see the good in us, good in other people, because we see it. So we have chance to have it. And we call that, and those people who activate their human brain, we can see the better future in them, the better future in other people. We call them as a person who have the future language, which can see the better future in life by applying these three terms. While whoever you meet, whatever situation that you meet, infer the lesson from it. And if there is any lesson that you can apply it into your life, or if you have any answer, a solution for your long-standing inquiry, we call this realization. The more we're doing that, so the better chance that you can activate your human brain. we can see the better future, which can see the better future in you and in the people around you. So that's about the brain activation. And for the principle of aligning with desire, we know that transformations, the change that we have or the transformation that we got comes from our understandings, from our realizations, from our inquiry. The positive, if we have the positive inquiry, we could have the positive transformation or positive change. And if we have negative inquiry, we will have it leads to the negative transformation, the negative change. And how to identify if your inquiry, your question is positive or negative? It depends on your desire. So we need desire to take as a reference. So at first you need to define, you need to navigate, you need to know what's your desire. You need to know what's your desire. And if your question, your inquiry alive with your desire, so it's positive. It's positive. And if it goes against your desire, it's negative. Positive inquiry, positive transformation. Negative inquiry, negative transformation. So we never know if we're positive or negative until we know exactly what we want, what we know exactly what is our desires to identify if we are positive or negative. So the principle of aligning with desire tells us positive inquiry leads to positive transformation. And desired is the first step that we need to clarify to know if we has positive or negative inquiry. And no matter how long your life is, what really matters is when you realize it, when you have the realization. The more realization you have, the more you understand, the more understanding you have, and the better chance that you have the transformation. Okay, that's the four principles that I want to share to everyone which affect human life. And yesterday it was a homework for everyone. Hopefully that you've done it. So learn something new, apply it into your life, and see the result. That's how you can make knowledge work for you. All right, let's move to today's lesson. Another principle. Those who are working as a trainer, a teachers, or you often delivers message to other people. and you feel that it's hard to do that, other people don't understand you, or they feel that the way they cannot get what you mean, and this principle can help you stay focused there, or and this knowledge call this principle call the principle of knowledge flow. So we have the principle of knowledge flow. So everybody everybody's is the same in terms of knowledge. Why are you going to say that? Why do I say that? Do you know what you know? Do you know what you know? Everybody have this circle of knowledge. We all know something. We all know that we know something, right? Anyone knows that they know something. That's the first circle of knowledge that everyone has. That everyone has. You always have, you always know that you know something. I know that I'm sharing the principle of knowledge flow. I know that you are watching this, or you are finding some answer here, for example. So everyone has this knowledge, this circle of knowledge. You always know what you know. And everyone has this circle of knowledge. You know that you forget it. You know that you forget it. You know that you forget it. You have learned something in school long ago, and you know that you forget it. It used to be belong to this circle of knowledge. It used to be belong to the thing that you know it. And for things that have you have used for a long time, you know that have forgotten. You have forgotten. So everybody has this circle of knowledge. You know that you forget it. And everybody know that you don't know it. Everybody know that they don't know it. So we have something that we know that we don't know it. You know, I know that I don't know how to sew in things, how to be a tailor. So there are many things that I know that I don't know it. This circle of knowledge bigger than the thing that I know that I forgot, and it bigger than the circle of knowledge that I know it. And there is the very infinite circle of knowledge that everybody has we don't know that we don't know it. We don't know that we don't know it. Can you take an example for this? Something that you don't know that you don't know it? Can you take an example of it? How can you take an example of it? Because you even don't know it exists, right? But this is it. So you don't know that you don't know it. Everybody has everybody has the same knowledge, same circles of knowledge. Everybody has everybody knows that they know something. Everybody knows that they forgot something. Everybody knows that they don't know something. And everybody don't know that know nothing to be in timid or inferior, nothing about inferiority or superiority in terms of knowledge or understanding, because we all have the same knowledge circles. Let me tell you a story. There was um, there was a scientist. He asked a boatman brought him to the other side of the river, and on the way, and the scientists want to um, show what he knows, the knowledge that he have to the boatman. So he asked the boatman that, "Do you know about geography?" And the boatman reluctantly replied, "No, I don't know about geography." And the scientist sighed and said, "You have lost one third of your life." And then he kept asking, "So do you know about Pontany?" Again, the boatman bowed his head and said, "No, I know nothing about botany." Then the scientist sighed and he said, "You have lost half of your life." And then he kept asking the scientist, "So do you know about um what do we call that? Um Philosophy or ah astrology?" And the boatman again, he bowed his head deeper and said, "No, I know nothing about it." And the scientist said, "You have lost two-thirds of your life." And then a strong wind pass and make the boat turned upside down, and then both of them float into the river. This time, the boatman asked the scientist, "Do you know how to swim?" And he said, "No, I don't know how to swim. Please save me." And this time, the boatman replied, "So you have lost your life." It could be a funny story, but that story tells us that we are the same in terms of knowledge. We are the same in terms of knowledge. Everybody knows, everybody knows that they know something, know that they forgot something, know that they don't know something, and know and don't know that they don't know something. And has all of us have these four circle of knowledge. All of us has these four circles of knowledge. No difference. We all have the same circles of knowledge. We all know that we know it. We all know that we forgot something. We know that we don't know something, and we don't know that we don't know something. So, how can we apply this principle to our life? If you want to share something to someone, or you teach something, you teach someone, or you're a trainer, you need to deliver something to other people. So you have to use what you know that you know it to share it, right? To share to other people. You cannot get the thing that you know that you forgot. You forgot it. So you cannot tell other people about the thing that you have forgot, right? You cannot tell other people about the thing that you know that you don't know it. Or you cannot get anything that you don't know it, right? So the only thing that you can share to other people that's from this one, from the circle that you know it. If you teach in math, for example, so you know that you know about math, right? You know about maths, and you can only get what you know that you know it to share to other people. But if what you know that you know that this one, this is you. Okay, this is yours. This is yours. Okay, and this is others. If what you know touch what other people know, so they get bored because they already know, and you keep telling them the things that they already know, they get bored. And if is rich is that the circle that they know that they forgot it. They know that they forgot it. So they can't recall of that knowledge. But because why do they forget it? Because it's not useful for their life anymore. So they have no they don't want to have that knowledge anymore. So what we want to share to them is useless to other people. And what if what we want to share touch the circle that other people know that they don't know it? At first they might curious about that, or but because why they don't know it? Because it's useful or it's useless for their life, or it's not necessary for their life. So at first they could be curious about that, but then because it's not necessary for their life, so they forgot it anyway. And what if what you want to share to other people touch sorry, just got disconnected again. If we want to share something to other people, we only can take what we know that we know to share, right? We cannot take the thing that we know, but we know that we forgot, or we know that we don't know it, or we don't know that we don't know it to share. But what if what we know that we know touch the other people know that they know? They get bored. So when you say something to other people, have you ever encountered the situation that they said, I know it. I know it already. You need to tell it anymore. So they get bored when they hear that because they already know it. But what you want to share to other people, the thing that you want to share to other people, touch the circle that they know that they forgot it. So it you can remind them about that, but because it's useless for their life at the moment, that's why they forgot. That's what they forgot them. So it's not useful for them anymore. And what we want to share, what if what we want to share touch this circle of other people that they know they don't know it. It means that at first they could curious, like they don't know how to um, make the plane fly. So first they could curious about that because it's new to them, but because it's not necessary for their life, and then they forgot anyway. So it's not useful for their life. And what if what you want to share touch this circle of other people, they don't know that they don't know it. So first they can be, you know, uh, like the brains start working because it's belong to the zone that they don't know that they don't know it. So how do we deliver what we want to deliver to other people and they can understand it properly? We only can take what we know that we know, what we know to share with other people. But if we take what we know to share with other people, they don't get. They don't get it. So that we need to take what other people know to share with them. They will understand it more. Again, we only can take what we know to share with other people. But if we take what we know to share with other people, they don't get it. We only can take what they know to share with them so they can understand it more. Again, we if we take what we know to share with other people, they don't get it. But we only can take what we know to share with other people, right? So to make other people understand what we want to share, we only can take what they know to share with them so that they can understand it more. They can understand it more. If anyone here want to collaborate with me, it would be better for you to understand this principle of knowledge. Let's say, so how do we get what other people know? By asking. So we ask with a humble and inquisitive attitude. If we ask other people with a humble and inquisitive attitude, we will know to what other people know. And from what other people know, from what they know, okay, from what they know here, from what they know here. So we bring them to what they know they forgot it. And then we turn it back to what they know that they know it. So it belongs to the circle of knowledge that they know it. And from this, what they know that they know it, and then we lead to what we want to share, and it can belong to the circle that they know that they don't know it, and then they understand it, it become the thing that they know it. Continuously, from what they know, we share the thing that we want to share to them, and it could reach to the circle that they don't know it, and then they understand it more, so we turn it back. It becomes that the thing that they know it. So we just keep doing that from the thing that they know it, and we lead to the circle that they know that they don't know it, and then it become they know the thing that the circle that they know it. And again, we just do it several times, and what we want to share to them belong to the thing that they know it, so they can understand it more. So anyone here, you if you collaborate with me, so we everybody can understand this principle more. If anyone have any concern right now, anything that you're concerned uh, right now, you can put in the comments so we can discuss on that point to make everybody understand this principle of knowledge flow better. Anyone here have any concerns? Could be about your life. If you are here, I think that you're concerned about your life or to how to build a fulfilling life or uh, have the desire life. All right. So let me. If nobody asks, so let me give an example so you can get this point better. Okay, this principle could belong to the circle that you don't know that you don't know it. You don't know that you don't know it. Okay. So do you care about health? Everybody, do you care about health? I think everybody care or most of people care about health, right? So let's take it as an example. Health. Okay. Health. Health. So when we talk about health, what do you think about health? How do you define health? What's health to you? What's health to you? It's good health. It's a good body or what? Do you have any idea about health? Anyone has any idea about health? What's health to you? All right. So when we talk about health, most people think that it's physical health, with our strength, with our balance, with speed, with our what else? Flexibility, right? What else? So when we talk about health, some people could think about strength, right? Strength, strength, or no sickness, right? No sickness, injury, sickness. What else? That could be flexibility, um, persistence, What else? Balance, speed. When you run, if you can run faster than other people, they might think that you're good or your health is better than other people. All right, speed. What else? Right, something like that, right? So these are the factors of we call physical health, right? Physical health. These are these factors we call physical health. How about if you have the inner peace, your mind is stable, when you face anything, you can deal with that properly, and you have the clarity, uh, and your brain working well, very well. So what do we call that? Good mental health, right? Mental health. Mental health. So health is not only about physical health, but there is mental health. Mental health. And when we have the good relationship with other people, we have the harmonious relationship with people around us. Do you think it's also support for our health? There is a study more than 50 years that I remember in the US, and they study a group of the men, and they studied this group of people since they were young, uh, until they got old, and there and they have the conclusion that those who still live, um, I think above 70 years old, and they have a good health, also are happy with their life, they have this strong connections with the people around them, and they concluded that social health is very important, and the connection with the people around us is a factor that contribute to our health greatly. So when we talk about health, it's not only physical health, but also we have mental health and social health. Social health. Okay. Social health. So health, according to WHO, according to WHO, health is a complete state of mental, social, and physical well-being. Health is a complete state of mental, social, and physical well-being. Okay, so now you get the complete idea about health. It's not only physical health, but we also have mental health and social health, which contribute greatly to one's health. Okay, so what I have done, what I've just done, everybody, what I've just done. I've just shared with you about health and this apply this principle of knowledge flow. At first, I want to share with everyone about the definitions of health according to WHO. Am I right? And I start from what you know, not what I know, by asking with a humble and inquisitive attitude. I was asking, what do you know about health? What's health to you? Do you have any idea about health? Right? And because nobody puts your comments in, so I just guess by guessing that, and from my observation, people often have the answer that health is not sickness, not sick is health to them, or is about the strength. If they have strength, they have good health, or the body is flexible, or they have their um, perseverance, or they have balance in the body. Somebody practice yoga, then they like the balance, or their speed, they have the speed when they do something. So it's health to them. So all of these factors belongs to the physical health. And then from what I guess, your idea about health, I share about the mental health, which is from our mind, not only physical health. And I share about the studies in the US about the connections in health, right? So I start from what you I want to share about health according to WHO to you, and I start from what you know. I start from what you know by asking some questions, and then I know what you know. Then I takes you to the circle that you know that you forgot. So about if mental health, social health, physical health is something I believe that you know it, but you forgot it. You might forget it. You might forget it, and start from what you know, and it takes you to the thing that you know that you forgot it, and then it becomes when you understand it, it becomes the thing that you know it. And then I take you to it might be belong to the circle that you don't know it. And when you understand it, it becomes the thing that you know it. And then I take you to it might be there's some knowledge. It might be belong to the circle that you don't know it. And then when you understand it, it become the circle that you know it. So by doing these circles several times, you turn what you know, you share what you know to other people seamlessly, effortlessly. And this principle you can apply into many situations in your life, apply to your life, and it's very support you to when, especially when you do something that you need to share your idea with other people, you need to teach someone, and you are a trainer, you need to work with people, and you found that other people hard to understand you or get your point. Apply this one with this principle. Nobody can say that I don't understand it. And because of this principle can help us to not only deliver what we know to other people, and we can also get what other people know. And we can absorb infinite, unlimited, we can absorb things endlessly. When we meet someone and we get what they know that they know by asking with the humble and inquisitive attitude, they will give you what they know. And from what they know, you understand it, it becomes to what you know. What they know at first it could belong to what you know that you forgot, what you know that you don't know, what you don't know that you don't know. But then from what they know to understand it, connect with what you know, and you understand it, it belongs to what you know. And you can absorb anything, absorb any knowledge, any understanding endlessly. No boundary for knowledge. And by doing this, you always have one more understanding than other people. For example, let's take me example. I'm sharing this principle of knowledge to you, so you have one more understanding compared to me, right? You know what you know, and then you know about the principle of knowledge. So you have one more understanding compared to me. So this principle tells us that we all are the same in terms of knowledge. Everybody knows that they know. Everybody knows that they forgot something. Everybody knows that they don't know something, and everybody don't know that they don't know something. So there nothing that we is not necessary to be timid, or there is nothing to feel inferior or superior to in terms of knowledge. We want in the same in terms of knowledge. And if you want to know something, ask other people with the humble and inquisitive attitude, and they will let you know what they know, and you have one more understanding than them. By this doing this, you absorb knowledge endlessly. And this principle can help you deliver the knowledge to other people better. So, anyone have any questions, any doubt on this principle, on this point? Just put on the comment so we can clarify it. Thank you very much for your presence, for your heart. So these are the principles that we can apply it in our daily life. It's very useful before we get to know the laws that affect influence human life. There are some fundamental principles that we can apply it in this at first in this journey, 100-day journey to understand human life. And we can apply it into our studies and in our life as well. If nobody have any questions, any doubt, hopefully that you have something to have lesson today, or something to take away, or realization. Thank you very much, everyone, for your present.